Grand opening. Welcome back. Remember, this read is for educational purpose. Whatever. Take what resonates. Entertainment purposes. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This message is for entertainment purposes. Take the messages that resonates and leave the rest. So this one is called The Breakthrough. Due to the fact folk has been exposed in the last episode, they actually remembering and they know why they getting toe up the way they are. Right? We want to thank Spirit for Spirit's dedication. We want to thank the Ola Room. We want to thank Joshua, Jesus Christ. We want to thank our higher self. We want to thank the divine lineage. We want to thank the Galactic Federation, the Pleiadian Council. Breakthrough. Due to the fact your spiritual lineage showed up. The war. They waged war, didn't they? They wanted to wage war, didn't they? That's what we're doing. Sitting back, chilling, eating what we want. Because we're watching the sacrifice. We're watching it. You get your popcorn, your cheese, your fruit, whatever you want to eat. See, we all have choices. Everyone gets afforded the same rights in life. Yeah. Folks need to go heal. Yeah. Who's here? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Mary Magdalene, the sacred vessel. You are the answer, be guided to your purpose. The Lumerians, clairvoyance activated. Psychic awareness, sensitivity, and trust your intuition. That's who's here. Okay. To raise the vibration, prosperity. Yeah. Sacred connection to raise the vibration. You're the gifted one. Well, the breakthrough. Folks in their feelings because you're blowing it up. They need to stop crying, Spirit said. Because they the one that caused this fire. Got people watching them, searching them, and watching them and questioning. The breakthrough. So since the sacrifice, we're going to see what's next. What's the breakthrough? All right. What's in this breakthrough? It's seeing that people is reflecting, right? The sunny days, the reflecting, growth, flourishing, good health, and vitality. It's seeing that you a role model. It's seeing that you are self-aware. And it got other people checking themselves. That's a celebration in the cosmos. Spirit. People watching you. Mary Magdalene came out here. Yeah, somebody saw that you spoke up. Got people thinking about their choices. This exposure got people thinking about their choices. About this moon magic. I can't make it up. It's exposure and got people reflecting on their part, what they was doing behind the scenes. Moon magic. Tap into your intuition. And this exposure got people reflecting on how intuitive you are. Right? Tap into your intuition. Fuel creative endeavors. Set intentions and manifest. Embrace cycles of change. Use moon phases to manifest. By you being a sacred vessel, you're psychic, and you a psychic, and you're aware, and you're sensitive, you expose, and they got these people looking back like, hold on, and now they want to call you to tell you about what was done behind the moon. And they salty, they crying. They're not real tears. They feel like you deserve to know. You already know. They want to confess, I guess. Confess. They wait on their ships to come in because they're reflecting. It's the breakthrough. The breakthrough is what you put out. Surprise. You manifest demonic things, you manifest good things. That's what you're going to get. You treat people fucked up, that's what you're going to get. Look. The Knight of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, look like they sitting there waiting on it to come back. They know it's coming back. That's the breakthrough. It ain't come to you. That's the breakthrough. And remember, they dropped their cross. You got strong connections. You got connections to other world. You got connections to the universe. You know how to close cycles. Yeah, you got connections to other worldly. You got partnerships behind the scenes. Yeah. And they got partnerships with the devil. And they devilish ways is exposed. That's the breakthrough. That's a part of your breakthrough. What's this, Holy Spirit? The breakthrough. After the sacrifice. After they thought that they killed you. Nine of Swords. For sending things your way. They in the Nine of Swords for sending things your way. Sending things your way. That's what's coming to them. That's why they in the Nine of Swords. Because you're a sacred vessel. An intuitive vessel at that. You expose them and then get them to thinking. What's this Nine of Swords? 9-9. They in their head. They haunted. They crying. They got anxiety because of what they wished, of what they wanted, of their happiness, of their abundance, of their wish fulfillments. What's this Nine of Cups? This Queen of Wands. Two of Swords reverse. Two of Wands reverse. Out of control. Out of control. Couldn't stop justice. What's this Two of Wands reverse? Couldn't stop doing the illusions. Couldn't stop opportunity. Couldn't stop fate. It's Queen of Wands. This is a Nine of Swords. For what they manifested. For their desires. For what they wished. For what they really wanted. Yeah, this seemed like one of them kids that you told don't touch something and they touched it. That's the truth. And this is what they get from the universe. Because they forbear. They couldn't resist. What's the Seven of Cups? This Emperor reverses in the Five of Cups. It's the Emperor reverse. Couldn't stop your wish fulfillment. So they in their head. Haunted. Because you walked away, after you walked away, you went soul searching. But this Emperor, that's in the five, that's this Emperor reverse, that's in the Five of Cups. Gotta walk away. Under the sun, behind the moon. Y'all see that? Gotta walk away from it. Yeah. Gotta walk away from it. That's the breakthrough. That's the breakthrough. What's this Five of Cups? 13, 18. The truth is they wanted to win at all costs. So they caused others conflict. Them and who they collaborated with. And now they're in conflict. For being fictitious. They wanted to win at all costs. 5599 and 55 is out here. They are mirroring this experience. That's the truth. They got to sell them around. This Emperor, head of household, old boss, current boss, parent figure. This motherfucker's in their feelings. 9 cups, 7 cups, 5 cups. That's 12. That's over 20 cups. Ooh, they doing some crying. About this communication. The 9 swords and the 5 swords. Spirit said this is a success. Yep. Success. You wanted to, you in your head, regret, got anxiety. That's what's fulfillment. You've been stopped. Your illusion's been stopped. Emperor reverse. Five of Cups. Five of Swords. You've been defeated. You feel guilty. Because you wanted to win at all costs. For success. But you wanted to take the success of somebody else. You and your friends. You wanted to take success from the high priestess, the emperor. You manifested this in the past. You wanted to cause ruins. Under moon magic, right? Moon magic, Ten of Swords. To the piece of somebody's creative ventures, to somebody's work. You invested in it. So, how dare you feel some type of fucking way? How dare you? Yeah, you trapped. That looks like failure. Eight of Swords and Four of Wands. That looks like a failure. Yeah. Yeah. That's coming. The prophecy. Yeah, it's coming to that. That's fated. It was fated for these folks to play these games, so it's fated for it to hit them with. It's fated. The energy was displaced. Projections. Yeah. To their tangibles or to this earth sign. To this authority figure who was a liar, who gave up fishy offers. Them and their friends, or so they could celebrate, so they could have a good life. So they swindled the system. Came right out. Going to jail. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Anxiety. Mental health. Yeah. You took the initiative to cause that to somebody else. You was inspired. You took the initiative to cause somebody a Nine of Swords. That's why you're going to jail. That's why you're going to jail. That's why you're going to always be trapped. Yeah, you didn't know that they were strong behind the scenes. That they have faith. You didn't know that. That's why you're going to always be in your head. You're always going to be trapped. You trapped yourself. You took the initiative to try to cause somebody else that. So they took the initiative to cause that for you. Through the laws of the universe. And that's wish fulfillment. You've been stopped. Yeah. Clarify this. Yeah, this is what you manifested behind the scenes, bro. Clarify this Nine of Cups. Yeah, you exposed for what you was inspired to do. What's this Two of Wands reverse? Yeah, the Tower. The Sun and the Tower. Achievement to this sudden change. One life with each other. Yeah. You confused about the defense? You confused about the protection? Not the same. It's a breakthrough. Why are you confused? You've been stopped. You're in a tower. The tower is for you to get out of your lower nature. What's the Seven of Cups? The losers for what you did in the past. You defended yourself. What they did to you in the past, you defended yourself, and that's justice. Delusions they caused over you in the past. That's justice in the beginning, the 10 cups. Hold on, see if I see justice. Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands, Justice, Seven of Wands. You're protected. You got connections of the worldly. They've been stopped. What's this Emperor reverse? Yeah. This is the blessings of, this is the love of, that they get from the universe. Since they was inspired, they've been exposed, and they're going to have sudden changes for their actions, that the illusions that they caused in the past. This emperor, this authority figure, this boss, this parental. Yeah, they got communication that they under judgment. They got communication about their about the opportunities they took. They got communication about the opportunities they under judgment. About the illusions they caused. Clarify this Five of Cups, so they in the Five of Cups about it. Yeah, they in the Five of Cups about the communication from the Empress. And how she's solidified, and they're confused. They're confused that the Empress is solidified spiritually. Hold on. The Empress, momentum, foundation, Two of Swords. They confused. And they face the endings. They're confused about their endings. This Emperor is, what's this Five of Cups? Seven of Cups. They under judgment for causing illusions over a Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is already out here. This was a success, Spirit said. That's why everybody is Five of Swords. Yeah. So the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Wands, they trapped. They manifested this. So they got the nerve to be sad. Yeah, behind the scenes, they manifested this shit behind the scenes. You was too strong for it. Clarify the Six of Wands. That's why it's a breakthrough. It's a success for the Queen of Pentacles. They tried to cause an illusion to trap the Queen of Pentacles. But she persevered. Yeah. She reached out to her ancestral lineage through her intuition. The Emperor. What's the High Priestess? 6-6. Yeah. Reciprocity. It's a success. It will be a fulfillment. Yeah. So you got the Hierophant, the Hermit, Six of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Work with the Hermit behind the scenes. I mean, the Hierophant behind the scenes. Yeah. That's what y'all was doing. That's what's been exposed. The work y'all was doing behind the scenes for success. That's what's fucked y'all up. Yeah. That's what the investigation entailed. Because of somebody else's determination and strength. After they moved on the calmer waters, you decided to do that. Okay. Well, hope it work out for you. My people say weeping may endure for the night. Yeah, they scared because they help us poor. They scared because you got your strength back. You got your self-esteem is back up to par. They scared. Because they failed. Yeah. They isolated in their mind, their health. Yeah. Yeah. Solitude, loneliness, imagination, spirituality, change. And they worried about spirit. That's the change. The last read we saw Jesus jumped out of here first. They off balance. What's this Holy Spirit? The breakthrough. Yeah. You took the initiative to expose them, to get them trapped for what they did to you. And yeah, you brought sudden change. They thought they had you. Because they envy you. They envy you because you brave. They envy you because you courageous. They envy you because you jumped off the porch. They envy you because you fearless. They scared. You fearless and they scary. Trust that. Clarify this courage. That's the change. They didn't change nothing though. Clarify that. They tried to change that. They blame your success for your peace, and that's not the case. Again, why are they worried about what's going on in your life and not worried about what's going on in theirs? That's the main important part. Their life. They should be concerned about their life. Clarify this. Blame. Patience. So they tried to blame your relationship with the divine. They tried, like, at the end of the day, they tried to say that you was something that you're not, but it's a breakthrough. Yeah, because you're too grown for that. Patience and growth, that's maturity. That's higher. You mature. Yeah, they indecisive. What's this growth? What's this envy and courage? They envy that you brave. And they want forgiveness because they weak. They want forgiveness because they weak. What's this courage and this change? They want forgiveness. The relationship. They want, again, forgiveness does not mean that we have to be in the same presence. It would never be the same. It would never be the same. What's this change in this blame? Yeah. Because you're scared. You was blaming others because you have fears. That's a personal problem. That's a personal problem. We gotta do self-healing. That's when the break. You gotta again 2 minutes an hour. Start off with 2 minutes an hour. Self-care. Spend time to yourself. 2 minutes an hour. Yeah. They wanted to. They envy your courageousness, so they wanted to change your relationships. The loving relationships and make them fear-based. They want forgiveness for that. They want forgiveness for that. You gotta go that way. I know. It's a trap. Yeah. Thank you. Good job. So they want forgiveness for envying you. They want to change. They wanted to change your relationships. They wanted to make it fear-based. Let's go get an EE. You're dirty bud. I know, because it ain't no, because you're too big for up here. You could do it. Good job. They blame fear outside of waiting to grow their own lifestyle. They blame fear. They envy your courageousness. They wanted to change your relationships. That's why it's a breakthrough, because it didn't happen. It's exposed. Sunny days reflecting. What's this blaming patience? Everybody got to accept life for what it is. It is what you make it. What's this patience and growth? Honesty, that's the truth. What's this? What's this growth? Or you'll fail. Be true or you'll fail. You'll fail your mission, your service. So that's what I got for right now. So until next time, take care of your spirit, your health, your mental health. Remember, spirituality and mental health do ride in the same. So you have to be practical. You have to know when to balance, how to balance. If it's fear based, if you fear something, that's not up to good. So you need to go do an energy cleanse, work on your spiritual hygiene. I don't care how you do it. Read your takes. I don't care. I don't give suggestions. I just tell what I do. Go take your spiritual bath. Clean your ear. Whatever you got to do. So until next time. And also, all the time you feel something, it's not anxiety. Sometimes it's because things is changing spiritually and your physical body is catching up with it. All right. Until next time I'll say, because it's the breakthrough. So tell you a little bit how each I guess each phase feel or what's happening next. Can't tell you exactly what's happening next, but I could definitely give you like input on what's going on in the frequency. Till next time, Ashe.